You're almost there. The spear to Ryan is up on ahead. Ryan's handed the keys to Fort Frolic over to a guy named Sander Cohen. Cohen's an artist, says some. He's a Section 8, says I. I've seen all kinds of cutthroats, freaks, and hard cases in my life. But Cohen, he's a real lunatic. The guy's a full psychopath.
So, you think you're getting out of here?
Vandalism is a serious crime. Remember, bandits are parasites. Vandalism is a serious crime. Remember, bandits are parasites.
That's better. Atlas Ryan. Atlas Ryan. Da 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 da. Time was, you could get something decent on the radio. The artist has a duty to seduce the ear and delight the spirit. So say goodbye to those two blowhards, and hello to an evening with Sander Cohen. No, I haven't seen a sign of real life down here in months. Let's see if you're just another Johnny-come-lately, or maybe something more delicious.
Come on! I just want a hug! Come on, bitch! back! That's all you got!
Come where I can see
Smell the malt vinegar in this one. I've waited so long for something tasty to come to this little burg, but all that pass are yokels and grooves. Where are my manners? Come in! Come in! Sander Cohen awaits you at the Fleet Hall.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
Welcome to Fort Frolic. No need to thank me for jamming the transmissions of those boors, Atlas and Ryan. Let them have their squabble. The artist, yes, the artist knows there is richer earth to till. For example, I test you, little moth, but for a reason. I test all my disciples. Some shine like galaxies, and some burn like a moth at the flame. Come now, into my home.
Stood up again. Second time this week. Ever since my face was... Well, Steinman worked on me, but it was never the same since the blast. Being alone so much gives a girl time to think. Who could hate me so much they'd ruin me like this? And what did I do to them? You know, I keep thinking of all them bandits and terrorists Ryan's got locked up in Palo Square, and I get so mad. Sometimes I can hardly breathe.
Nobody allowed backstage prior to showtime. Off.
Rapture is going to hell. And why? Because of them. Always behind the scenes, at the Lyceum, at the galleries in Soho, even down here in this so-called utopia. The doubters. But Ryan understands. Yes, there's blood from the streets. Yes, people sometimes disappear. And those awful little girls. Well, I suppose the doubters think you can paint a picture without soiling your smoke. Regarding your review of Anna Culpepper's latest musical insult, of all the worthy artists in Rapture, why you continue to devote column inches to this musical gremlin is beyond my imagination. Where she is not derivative, she's boring. Where she's not boring, she's obvious. Where she's not obvious, she's dangerous.
Presto! Presto! No, no! I'm trying! Please! Once again, young Fitzpatrick. Oh God, you sick fuck, let me out of there! Calm down now.
Life, death. The burden of the artist is to capture.
See young Fitzpatrick here on the stage. Use your camera. Take him as he is now, so I may remember him. And now you've got Fitzpatrick caught in his moment of glory. It seems you've got the eye of the shutterbug, little moth. Now, into the atrium and place his photograph in my masterpiece. And so our collaboration commences.
blood of a man I once loved. Yes, I'll send you to Ryan. But first, you must be part of my masterpiece. Go to the atrium. Hurry now. My muse is a fickle bitch with a very short attention span. Do you see it? When I am dust, this is what they'll point to. My quad tick. My masterpiece. Go ahead. Don't be afraid. Touch it. There's Fitzpatrick, freed of his own kinks and defects. And here's the glorious news. This is just the moment of conception. Out in this place, there are 3 men, all former disciples of mine, all connected by a common thread. Betrayal. Find them, and immortalize their mortality in my quad tick. Go. Once they've been sent to heaven, you shall go to yours and to Ryan. Plaza is now open to you.
I want some of this fire!
Lock us in, old man? Oh, that's fine with cops. I used to love you. I used to think you're a musical genius. You know why? Because you paid my rent, you ancient hack. Come on to the record store. I'll show you what I think here. Plinkety plink plink.
I want to take the ears off, but I can't. I hop, and when I hop, I never get off the ground. It's my curse, my eternal curse. I want to take the ears off, but I can't. It's my curse. It's my fucking curse. I want to take the ears off. Please, take them off. Please.
job. Cohen are in some kind of feud. And Cohen's looking for my security detail to pick sides. The next thing I know, I'm called into Ryan's office to talk about the whole mess. Goddamn nut job artists.
Bienvenido al amorito. Muchas gracias, señor.
Some hired Betty tried to sell me on those fancy Oxford Club ciggies. No thanks. I told her I'm a nickel time man. Always will be. Why? Well, they smoke good and don't cost half a damn. Who cares if the things are made out of seashells and fish eggs?
Come where I can see you!
The parasite hates three things: free markets, free will, and
I can control myself. I can.
All back to the curtain.
I can see your breath.
You think you're gonna finish me in here, you old fruit? You're the saps you tossed in this meat locker, all panicked like rabbits. I just watched and waited. And when they started to kick, I started to scavenge. Made myself a little splicer cocktail I did. You can't come in the cold, and you gotta grow ice over your heart. And the
The old grape finally sent someone. Son of a bitch left me to freeze. Oh, I've got a pose all picked out for you.
That was magic. Take a photo of him and place it in the quad tick. I'm feeling full, like an expectant mama. Yes! Now put the picture in the frame. Let's see what we've got here.
Why do you? Last time! It's coming together, yes. But there will always be doubters. You don't doubt it. I could never stomach doubters. But I sent her flowers every day, and she always sent them back. All that crap!
Honey?
1990, I spent Sunday traded in despotism for
Finish me in here, you old fruit. And the saps you tossed in this meat locker all panicked like rabbits. I just watched and waited. When they started to kick, I started to scavenge. Made myself a little splicer cocktail I did. You can't come in from the cold, and you gotta grow ice over your heart. And the Iceman cometh, Sander, baby. The Iceman fucking cometh.
Atlas is a friend of the parasite. Don't be a friend of Atlas.
Feel your cravings, and the back is the value.
Is it? Oh!
An outstanding display of athleticism.
sender code.
Who's there?
Rapture's is green. Songs love. Songs chole. Songs of passion. By Why Even Ask? And invite Sender Cohen into your home today.
Government-type shutting down shops, killing their owners, even with a ponce like Fontaine. But he brung it upon himself. Instead of copping it on the chin, bugger gets it into his head that he's gonna go down guns blazing. Who does he think he is, John bloody Wayne? We can get on top of this. We can. Here's what we do. We find Fontaine's will and make what was his go to where it was intended, and not into the pockets of us that put him into the ground.
some company.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! Feel your cravings at the Circus of Value!
I thought you had forgotten about poor Jasmine, but I am so glad you didn't. I'm sorry, Mr. Ryan. I didn't know. I didn't know Fontaine had something to do with it. What are you doing? No, don't, please. I loved you, don't, please, no!
That creepy Dr. Tenenbaum promised me it wasn't gonna be a real pregnancy. They just take the egg out once Mr. Ryan and I had... Oh, I needed the money so bad. But I know Mr. Ryan's gonna suss it out. Gonna know I wasn't being careful. Gonna know I sold the... Mr. Ryan's gonna be so mad at me.
How about some fucking service around here? Who does he think he is?
He was a lout, but he was vigorous. Get the photo before he completely dries out. You flutter all around the fort, taking life as you go. You're not a moth. You're an angel. I've never painted an angel. Maybe I should.
Have you heard what's going on down at Apollo's place?
Fontaine knew our blokes were coming. We were done over. Them splicers come screaming out the woodwork. Burping fire, spitting ice. Demons out of the Bible they were. I've never seen nothing like it. It wasn't a business he was building. It was an army.
Don't be afraid.
Who's that?
That's 3 of 4. What's that look? I can hear you. I don't need to be judged by you, by anyone. Screw you! Screw all you fucking doubters! Here's what I say to all of you! Fly away, little boy! Fly! Smile! Smile! I'm sorry for that outburst. You'll have to forgive an old fool his artistic temperament. The birth is so close now. The labor pains can blue the judgment and drive the passions of even the finest spirits.
yourself! Your sister! Ah!
What happened to me?
Welcome to the circus of Cal. Kill your cravings at the circus of value.
Cohen's not a musician. He's Ryan's stable boy. Ryan's corrupt policies crap all over the place, and Cohen flutters around clearing it up. But instead of using a shovel, like you would with a proper mule, Cohen tidies with a catchy melody and a clever turn of phrase. But no matter how nicely it sounds, he can't really do anything about the smell.
You Cohen's messenger boy! I got some of that, bro. A little time with my kitten, sugar. Pulling on each other's milk sticks. My kitten! You murdered my kitten! Ryan laughed.
I'm a star!
But I think I like him better. Take his damn photo. Chop chop.